deep in the woods, the kind of place where fog never really leaves, even in the middle of the day. My grandparents raised me there, just the three of us. No neighbors, no phone signal, just trees, endless trees. They always told me the same rule since I could remember.
You can't go there. It's
Never
very
go past the
dangerous
birch
for
line.
children your age.
The birch line, a stretch of pale white trees behind our garden, marked the start of the deeper forest. Grandpa said it wasn't safe there, that something watched children who crossed it. At first, I thought it was just a story to keep me close to home. But then things started changing. Every night that week, I heard whispering outside my window. At first, I thought it was wind through the branches, until I realized the whisper was calling my name. I looked through the glass once and saw footprints in the frost leading straight to the birch line. They were small, like a child's. When I told Grandpa
He's gone! He's outside!
You didn't answer it, did you? No. He stared for a long moment, then said quietly, "Good, because once you answer, it learns your voice." A few days later, I was playing near the garden when I saw a boy between the trees. He looked about my age, pale, dirty. He waved at me, then pointed deeper into the woods. I froze. The boy opened his mouth like he wanted to speak, but no sound came out. Instead, the forest went silent. No birds, no wind, nothing. Then I heard Grandpa shouting from the porch, "Get inside, now!" When I turned back, the boy was gone. Only the footprints remained, but they ended halfway to the birch line, as if he'd just vanished. That night, I heard scratching under my window. Soft at first, then faster, desperate. I hid under the blanket until dawn. The next evening, Grandma forgot her knitting needles outside. She asked me to fetch them before dark. I didn't want to, but I couldn't say no. When I stepped outside, the woods were silent. The air smelled like wet earth and something metallic, like blood. And then I saw it, right at the birch line. The same boy, standing still, eyes black as hollow bark. He smiled, and this time his voice came clear. "You shouldn't have looked." Behind him, dozens of other pale faces appeared among the trees. Children, all whispering in unison, calling my name. I tried to run, but the ground pulled at my feet like mud. The birch trees bent inward, branches twisting like arms. I screamed, and everything went black. When I woke up, I was in my bed. Grandma was crying quietly beside me. Grandpa sat in the corner, pale and shaking. I asked what happened. He didn't look at me. He just whispered, "We told you not to cross it, but you did." I looked at my hands and froze. They were covered in dirt, and under my nails was birch bark. That night I heard knocking at my window again. I didn't open my eyes, but through the thin glass a voice whispered, "You're one of us now." The next morning, Grandpa nailed the window shut, and for the first time ever I noticed there were children's drawings carved into the birch trees outside. All of them had the same smile, the same hollow eyes,